A little bit goes a long way.
That needs to go on a shirt.
CJ says that needs to go on a shirt. I used to say that all the time when I did makeup videos. Well, I still do makeup videos, but you guys know what I mean.
What I used to do.
Well, no, because I haven't been doing like actual looks.
Yeah.
So he's arguing with me over here. Mr. CJ. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie if you don't know me. Today's video is another sit down video. We're gonna be talking about some makeup, and also, as you guys can tell by the title, it is a dedicated video to my girl Jackie Naturals here on YouTube. Jackie, I've known her for maybe a little bit over a year now. I first actually heard of her from another girl here on YouTube, Gabby from Gab and Glam. If you guys don't know who she is, I'll link her channel down below. And then I started following Jackie. At the time, I think she was doing unboxings and stuff like that, some makeup looks, I believe. I can't remember, it's been so long that I can't remember now. But anyways, today's video is dedicated to her. Happy birthday, Jackie. I hope that you're having an awesome day. Yeah, we're gonna just sit down and play with some makeup. This is a collaboration video with my other girls here on YouTube. I'll link them down in the description box. They all did a video, either a shout out to Jackie or something in the video, but go ahead and check them out. Like I said, I'll leave them down in the description box. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Jackie's favorite color is blue, so I'm all decked out in blue today. As you guys can see, even the earrings are blue, or have some blue, I guess, a little bit of blue there. But anyways, I just wanted to sit down and do a look dedicated to her. So I pulled out a few palettes here that have blues in them. I'm pretty sure I can pull out more that have blues in them as well, but these are the ones that I pulled out. So I have, of course, the Blue Blood palette from Jefree Star Cosmetics, and you guys, I'm sure, have seen this palette before. This is what it looks like. It is a very nice palette. I also pulled out this one because I liken the blue in here. This one right here is really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet, but that is one of the shades that I wanted to use. And then, of course, the Natasha Denona palette from last week's video. You guys saw me talk about that one, and I like this blue here, so I wanted to incorporate that shade and maybe some other shades in here. I don't know yet. Kind of just gonna go with the flow here, play around a little bit with some eyeshadows and create a pretty blue look. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes here with just some concealer using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Fair 00. It's just the white concealer. You can use any white concealer or any primer that you have, whatever works for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and just prime this eyeball here. If you guys haven't seen Jackie's video, she does unboxings of different boxes. She had Curl Box there for a second. I don't think she has it right now. She does some wig reviews, some really pretty wigs actually, very nice wigs. If you guys are into that kind of thing, definitely check out her wig videos. They're awesome. She has good reviews on them and always does like different hairstyles when she tries them out, so check her out. She does BoxyCharm unboxings and her add-ons. I wish that I could do as much add-ons as she does when she does hers. She has like huge unboxings of all these products, of course, along with the BoxyCharm boxes and the add-ons. I think right now she's on a no buy, so she doesn't purchase as much stuff, but she also has the Battle of the Boxies, which is awesome. I love watching that one because I think we agree on most of the products that she gets and which box is better than the other. I love Premium. I think she does too. Premium is my favorite BoxyCharm out of the 3 boxes. But yeah, go check her out if you haven't yet. She is awesome. I hope that you're having a good day today on your birthday. I wish you many more. And okay, now that we have the eyelid primed, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. To start off, I think I'm gonna start with the Blue Blood palette to grab a transition shade of sorts. I don't know which one. I think I will start with the shade Blue Blood, which is this one right here. I'm gonna put that not on the crease necessarily, but over the crease a little bit, like I always do. It's been a while since I've done a makeup look. Well, last week I did too, but I mean like before that. I haven't done one in a while. So I'm gonna just grab that shade and place it over the crease. I'm actually gonna pull you guys in closer so you guys can see what I'm doing on the eye. Okay, now that you guys are close and personal, I already grabbed the shade on the brush and I'm just gonna start working it on the outer corner here. I might even pull it into the inner corner too. Actually, I think I am. So whatever is left on the brush, I'm not grabbing any extra shadow, just whatever I can pull from the outer corner here. I'm going to bring into the inner corner, just blending it out, blowing it out pretty much as I can. It's gonna be more of a transition shade. It's gonna help me blend the other shade that I'm gonna put down here in a minute here on the outer corner. So that's why I'm placing this lighter blue first. It's nice and blown out. Now I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush like that one that I just used, but a little bit smaller. I think I'm gonna go in with another shade from that same palette. I'm gonna use the shade Undertaker, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna put that on the outer corner here. And I'm just blending it on the crease as well, just on the outer part. I'm not gonna bring it in too much. I'm gonna leave it out here mostly, right there. Gonna grab a little bit more, like that. I'm gonna grab more of that first shade to blend it out just a little bit more here on the outer corner, the shade Blue Blood. I haven't used this palette in such a long time. I pulled it out, I was like, this is perfect because it's blue. It's blue. It's a perfect palette for this video. And then I'm gonna go back in and just darken it out just a little bit more here. I'm kind of tapping it and then wiggling it a little bit. The brush, of course. What else would I be wiggling? I'm doing a round shape again like I did last week just because I'm trying to get better at doing the round shape. I usually do like a winged out type of thing. I'm also gonna pull it up though a little bit because I feel like if I leave it too low then my eye kind of gets droopy here, so I try to pull it up a little bit. Still like rounded, but pulling it up a little bit more. Just like that. Maybe just a tiny bit more of Blue Blood here, just on the outer part of that to blend it. I'm barely even touching it, just a tiny bit. There you go. Now, probably gonna dig into a different palette. I think that I want the shade from this one here called Elictrick, which is the blue one. This one, like right next to that outer corner, and pack it on here. I haven't used this shade in this palette yet, so I'm excited to try that one out. There's one similar to it on the Blue Blood palette, but I really want to try this one from this palette. I'm using the Natasha Denona palette, by the way. So it's this shade right here called Electric right here. So hopefully it looks good. Oh, okay, there's not much fallout with it. We'll see once it's on the lid. But I'm placing it right next to that dark blue that we had. Oh, that is really pretty. Okay. I wonder if I wet it, if it makes a difference. Let's try it. I'm gonna go ahead and wet it here. I'm just gonna use this spray. This is the Prime and Fine from Catrice. And now I'm going to place it on and see if it makes a difference. Kind of, not really. It still kind of looks the same as it did. So a little bit more of a pop, but not that big of a difference. It's still pretty. I do like it. Nice. Okay. Okie dokie. And now I'm gonna use another shade from this palette. This is the Metropolis palette from Natasha Denona. I'm gonna use this one here. It's just a little bit lighter than the one that I put down right now. I'm gonna use a different brush for that one and put that on the inner corner here. Let's see if it's, oh yeah, it's a little bit lighter than that one. Very pretty. Ooh, I like it. looks so pretty. I like that shade. Gonna grab a little bit more of the other one from this palette, the one that's in the center, just to meet it up with this shade that I just put down, so that it's blended better. And going over this one again, and I am gonna grab that very dark shade that's on the outer corner here and just deepen it out just a little bit more. Just deepen it out a little bit more here. I'm bringing it into that blue, that middle shade, just so it looks blended and not just like it's next to each other, you know. Okay, there we go. I think I like that better. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of blue blood as well, that very first shade that we put down, and just gonna blend that in there here, making it just a tad bit more blue, a little bit more pigment on there so you guys can still see that blue coming through. There we go. So pretty. It's like a gradual kind of effect going on there. And then for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to do, I don't know if I should keep it darker. Keep it on the dark side here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab that shade again, Undertaker, that's from the Blue Blood palette, with a different brush. Put that on the lower lash line. So right here. I'm not bringing it all the way in, just gonna stay right there at the outer part. And then I'm gonna blend that. So it looks a little bit smoked out. I'm gonna use the shade Blue Blood again, which is that very first shade we added over here. And I'm just gonna blend out that dark Undertaker shade. And that one I will bring all the way in. I am dragging the other shade there, so it kind of looks like it's blowing out a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna clean up a little bit because I do have some fallout from the blues, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit here. There we go. It's nice and clean under there. We don't want any blue on our foundation. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush now and use the shade from the Circo, Loco, Natasha Denona palette. I'm gonna use the shade Aerialist, which is this one right here, and put that in the inner corner of the look. It's kind of like a lilac-y silver shade. I think it'll look pretty as that pop in the inner corner there. Oh yeah, it looks so pretty. You guys see that? Bloop! Definitely a pop. Very pretty. I like it. I think on the waterline, I'm gonna use a black today. I'm gonna use again the Colourpop cream gel liners. I don't know that I've talked much about these on here, but they are some of my favorite liners. I have pretty much all, like every color. These are all the Colourpop ones. There's some in there that are mixed that are not Colourpop, but most of them are Colourpop. I love this formula. It is so good and creamy. You will not be disappointed if you buy these. The only thing about these sometimes is they could be a little too soft, so they break a little bit easier than other ones, but they are very creamy and easy to apply, which is why I love them so much. They just glide on. No problems at all with it. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They're that easy to use. So I do like those. Okay. I'm gonna go off camera, do the other eye, and do my foundation, and I will be right back. Alright, so we are back with the other eye done, foundation, and I already added concealer as well. And I did use a mascara. I just used the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal, and I used my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And for foundation, I used the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. I will link everything that I used down in the description box so you guys know what I'm using. But that's what I used for my face. I want to talk about some products that I got recently and use them on camera so you guys see how they work. I'm talking about the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. These are the blush and bronze duos. That's what they look like, really pretty. This is a darker tone one that I bought. I also bought a lighter one, which is this one right here. It has like a pinky blush, like a pinky orangey blush kind of, more on the pink side. And then this bronzer here. I do like the blushes. I've been using them throughout the week since I've got them. I use this one here, and this one's actually for my skin tone. It pulls a little bit red, so I'm not a big fan of this bronzer, but the blush is really pretty. The bronzer is okay. I think if you're darker skin tone, then it might work, but for my kind of skin tone, I don't think that it would work too well. Like I said, it pulls a little bit on the red side, and I don't like my bronzers to look red. But this one, on the other hand, here, this one is really pretty. They are very buildable, which I like a lot, and the formula is very, very nice on these. They don't get streaky or anything like that. They're really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and use this bronzer right now so you guys can see how it performs. I like that they are buildable. Like I said, they're very nice. As you guys can see, they are more on the sheer side, which is okay. I don't mind building up my bronzer. The other one does pull more on the red side. It might be because it's a deeper bronzer, but I do have other deeper bronzers that don't pull that much red. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe if I give it a try. I've only tried it like a couple of times. I think if I start light, maybe it might work, but I think I kind of went too dark. I don't know, honestly, but you guys can see it's building up nicely. Like this shade is building up really nicely. Like I said, the other one might be because my skin tone is just too light for it, and that shade might be too dark. But like you guys can see, it built up nicely. It's not streaky at all, and it felt really nice. The packaging on these are very nice. They do have some weight to it, and I also like that it's easy to open. If you guys see that, it has like a little dual thing here. It just opens like this. You don't have to worry about trying to open it, especially when you have long nails like these. It's hard to open stuff, and I always have to ask CJ or my son to open it because I can't open it on my own, and it's kind of annoying. So I like that about the packaging. The mirror in here is really nice and big, so you can see like your face and everything. I'm gonna do this side real quick. I'm excited that she was able to, you know, come back with some products for people, and that she didn't give up, because she's actually one of my favorite to watch. I did learn a lot from her, so I'm excited that she has these products, and these are actual permanent products on her website as well as at Ulta. I think most of these are sold out now, but she is going to be restocking them. Like I said, they are permanent to her collection, her makeup brand, so keep an eye out for these. They might be even available at Ulta still, I'm not sure. She also came out with highlighters at the same time that she came out with these. The highlighters, I believe, are the ones that she came out with a few years back for her Christmas collection. So if you like those, she has them now in individual packaging instead of a whole palette. I am going to go into this palette though and use the blush on here. This one. This blush is so pretty. So I'm going to use that. They are very, very pigmented. You guys will see here in a bit. A little bit goes a long way. You guys see that? You don't need that much. And I'm going to put it over here as well. Obviously, it would be weird if I did it to one side and not the other, right? Just saying. But you guys know I love my blush. I love these coral blushes. They're just so pretty. They're my favorite. I always add a little to the nose, to the chin, and just a tiny bit to the forehead, just to give some color back to my face. Like I was saying, opinion on these is that they are really pretty. Like I said, this one, I don't know, pulled a little bit red on me, but you guys can probably see it like on camera. It does have like that little red undertone to it, so it might be too dark for my skin tone, and that's why it pulls that way. But the other one, I do want to pick up more later on, but I think these retail for $36 or $37. They are really pretty. This one though works out really nicely. It builds up very, very nice, and the blush on this side too is really pretty. This pinky, like almost coral blush, but it has more pink to it. It's really pretty as well. I do like them a lot. I love the packaging. Like I said, I'm glad that she is back making product. She does have some lippies that just came out. I did buy a few of those actually, so I'm excited to get those, hopefully coming up this week. By the time you guys have seen it, I already have them, so I'll be using it in an upcoming video or something like that, so watch out for that. And I wanted to do some fun highlighter. I have like a blue highlighter that I haven't used in a long time. I'm using this right here, just a little fun color. This one is the Wet n Wild highlighter. It's called Halo Walkers. I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my highlight today. I haven't used a fun color in a while, so let's do that. It has a little blue hue to it. You guys see that? I do usually wrap it around the eye like that, even with normal highlighter, not just a fun one. There we go. Then this other one. I haven't used this in forever. I forgot that I had it. I was organizing my makeup the other day and I found it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I have this. Sometimes I forget I have certain things because I don't play with them that often, so I forget about them. I'm not gonna put lashes on because, like I said, my eyes are really watery right now and it's just gonna get messed up and the lashes are gonna fall off, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to do, I don't know what color lip. Maybe a nude. A nude always looks good. Let's do a nude. What is this? What color is this? Yeah. I'm gonna do this one to match the blush. It's kind of orangey. This is like a little orangey kind of nude. This was the BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner in the shade Nude. That's funny. The name of the shade is Nude. You guys can see it has like that little orange tint to it. Covered most of my lips with the lip liner. Now I'm just gonna go in the center with a lip gloss. And I'm gonna use this lip gloss from Artist Couture. It's called Peep Show. And it's a pretty color. It has some shimmers in it. I think it'll look pretty with this look. Looks nice. Nice. What nice. Alright. I guess this is the finished look, huh? We're missing a little bit of a mist. I'm just gonna use the same one that I used. The Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. That highlighter is insane. Look at it. So cool. I love that. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, happy birthday to Jackie. I hope that you had an amazing day. And don't forget to check everybody else in the collaboration. I'll link them down in the description box. If you like this kind of video and you want to see more makeup looks, then hit that like button and let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see a certain look or certain color. Like I said on my past video, the color theory or how to pair colors together, that is coming up. It's gonna be probably the end of next month just because there's a lot of research, a lot to talk about in color theory, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, if you have any other suggestions for videos, leave them in the comments and I hope that you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Toodles!